Hey all, happy Thanksgiving. I'm gonna be showcasing just a few FFT arena matches. It has been actually quite some time since I did them. You know, homework, life, stuff gets in the way. You all know the deal. I'm gonna be showing off on top Fallen Stars holiday themed team known as Holi-Haze, and on bottom we got Shintroy's newest team known as the RNGers. All right, so Fallen Stars we got Santa the Squire, Elf 1 the Mime, Elf 2 the Mime, and Mrs. Claus the Wizard. Alright, well, first off, for one of your mimes, you forgot to specify what gender and what zodiac she was going to be. So I just made it like I made it like for the most part a copy. Elf 1, Elf 2 have the same gender and zodiac sign. So thought I pointed out that's the first and foremost error I think you've made. But it's salvageable. It's fine. Secondly, the team itself took a look at the Squire very quick. I don't mind the equips you gave him. I mean, item throw, item dragon spirit's a good combo, especially if you want to give this guy some decent survivability. Scoochon 2 is a good shield. You're missing. You still have a quite. Hold on, let me rephrase. Not fully woken up yet. You still have 700 JP left on this guy, and what you probably could have done is given him a lot of the items, if not all of them. And I would have done heal, then maybe throw stone, if you want to cancel out what you call it, if you want to cancel out like charging and stuff like that. I mean, no movement ability, that's fine. Dragon Spirit's good. Item and throw item is good. You just could have just redistributed the JP a little bit better, I feel. Like, you could have given him some more items if you want to make him an effective item bot. Monster Dictionary is an interesting choice. Of course, I can proc, I want to say Magic Ruin. Of course, one of the better ideas actually to give this guy would be Madeline Gen if you want Stop, or Necronomicon if you want Zombie. I mean, Monster Dictionary is an okay weapon. I mean, if you're going for like Selden Cross or something, then yeah, Monster Dictionary is probably the best weapon to use for Selden Cross, but you would have to add a lot of PA for that to happen. And for this guy, while again I don't mind Monster Dictionary as a weapon itself, there are a couple better options you could have given this guy if you want him to attack from range while heal from range. But otherwise, it's decent enough for what it is. And these two mimes right here, they both have the identical outfits, of course. Grand Helm, Santa outfit, Feather Mantle. Defense up's good, so make the mimes a little bit tanky. They're slightly different from one another. This one only has Heaven's Cloud and Masamune. This one only has Cure 2, Raise 2 Asuna. It's a good idea in retrospect because you do want to give the mimes as much durability as possible, knowing that they're equipped, while not limited, their HP is. So defensive, I think, is a good call. You definitely could have given both of these mimes move HP up. You had 1,300 JP left on both of these mimes, and giving them move HP up would have been a godsend for them, especially if you give them defense up. Because think about that, Masamune defense up, move HP up. You got Meatbone Slash, which is a neat ability for the mimes. This one is more support oriented. This one's more buff oriented. Plus, I can heal up with Heaven's Cloud. Although, if you want to absorb, wind without being slowed, I think Santa Outfit Sprint Shoes would have been a good combo. Or, better yet, why not Santa Outfit and Diamond Armlet? That way you're preventing oil and slow while you're absorbing Earth as an extra bonus. Fancy that. I mean, that's the change I would have made. I mean, Feather Mantle's fine if you want evasion, but I don't think the mimes really need much evasion if you got defense up. And have high enough HP to boot. It would have worked if it was on low HP units, I guess. But no matter. Then the Wizard with Ice 2, Water 2, and then Haste 2, Comet, and Balance. Magic attack up, obviously boosts damage done with the Prismatic Rod's Water 2. It can also absorb Ice as well. 16 MA is a pretty good amount of MA. Pretty squishy, though. That's the only thing. I mean, what wizard isn't squishy? Overall, it looks to be a team that I think can work in concept, but really needs some heavy edits. Overall, I feel. We'll see how the match plays out, though. Shintroy, meanwhile, has controlled RNG the Mime, heavy RNG the Monk, accurate RNG the Chemist, and favorable RNG the Time Mage. Similar to his Season 4 team, considering the units that Shintroy picked, Mime, Monk, Chemist, Time Mage, is going for a little bit different, though. This is a Steel Heart Mime with the Cursed Ring. Fair enough. Crystal Shield prevents oil and neutral elements, which means this guy won't be taking extra damage from fire, which is good. Move HP up, HP restore, a very good combo. Also has Quickening, Steel Accessory, and Speed Ruin. I reckon Quickening will probably go off first, maybe. I don't know. I mean, the way Quickening is supposed to work is Quickening has to be the only spell tagged by the AI in order to keep using it, and you need at least 3 other skills in order for Quickening to be used at all. I don't know. Maybe it could still work with Speed Ruin, because Speed Ruin also costs MP, technically. Monk here, 40-40 Brave for a very good reason, because he only wants to spam Cover Fire. That's it. The Mime can mimic Cover Fire. This Chemist also can spam Cover Fire, but he has Concentrate. So again, Mime can mimic Cover Fire. So we got some Cover Fire and some Slow 2 going on from the Time Mage, as well as Stop. This is your typical support mage. Yeah, not much else to it. Cure 2 raises Suna. You know the drill. Absorb MP is an interesting choice for this Chemist, because should a Haze 2 occur, then the Chemist can get some MP back, which is nice. Jump plus 1, so this Chemist can get some nice hops in. So the physical attackers pretty much got at least jump of 4, which is good, because you kind of want some mobility going around. Alright, we'll see what happens. We're going to be going to map 36, Church Outside of Town. This is another map I think should be edited in terms of unit placement, because there's a bit of a bottleneck surrounding the church. They both should probably start off on the ground and make it a small map. Squire goes for Yell, and the Mimes are going to mimic the Yell. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, see, the Mime does go for Quickening. Okay. Cover Fire hits off the bat. Let's see. This Mime's looking for a raise 2 onto the other undead Mime. There's some Haze 2 loving right there. Raise 2. Misses, unfortunately. Ice 2. Mimic Ice 2. Very nice. The Chemist is still not in critical go. Wow. Everyone guarded Cover Fire. That's pretty something. Speed Ruin's but it's going to trigger Dragon Spirit. And Heaven's Cloud. Doing a little bit of damage, but honestly, not really worth a damn, honestly, because Mimes, while having okayish MA, without magic attack up, or without anything boosting wind, Heaven's Cloud is just only chip damage at best. And double stop proc hitting both the female Mimes. Ooh! A mimic stop from the Mime, but because of the wizard having the Jade Armlet, it prevents stop. Steel Accessory hits, so there goes the Feather Mantle. There's a Water 2. Drops the Chemist, but the Time Mage is right there for the raise 1. So Shintroy is in a good position. The Mime hurt himself slightly, though, with a Cure 2. That's pretty interesting. Stop does finally wear off. Raise 2 coming up once again. And Charm misses. And Cover Fire drops one of the mimes. Race 2 hits the undead mime, so we're even 3 on 3. At the moment, anyways. Double Stop misses. And the Wizard's going for more AoE. That Wizard's been the one deciding factor for Fallen Stars so far. It's been keeping her in the game. Squire goes for Wish. Oh, HP Restore. Had the HP Restore not hit, that Mimic Warrior 2 would have dropped the Monk no problem. I guess having Wish on an item box Squire is okay because you can at least get around Phoenix down. So that's a fair enough reason. Okay, the Wizard and the Mime went down. Squire gets a Resurrection with Wish. Wizard gonna try to heal herself, but I think Shintroy is in firm command right now. Guarded Ice 2 heal. A bit of a shame, considering that the Mime could have benefited from that. One more Raise 2, though. Mrs. Claw's going to be looking for more Ice 2 magic. Or Water 2, rather. Ooh! Not the brightest thing to have happen here. Yeah, that was costly, actually. Alright, the mime for Shintroy is still down. The other mime still looking for that Raise 2. Infinite MP is always a good thing. There's a Raise 2. Here's a Comet. Doesn't quite drop the Monk, but it does hurt him. And Cover Fire once again. .79% stop coming up. And the Squire can heal himself with the next potion, as will the mimes. It's still 4 on 3 in Fallen Star's favor, but let's see, Cure 2 happening. Dragon Spirit. Squire's pretty much trapped right now. And Heaven's Cloud does chip damage, and the Wizard is out of MP. The Squire could definitely toss the Wizard high ether, and he does. Thankfully, for Fallen Stars, she's now this time keeping the mages in terms of MP costage at a limited or better contained, because now the Squire only has to worry about just refilling the Wizard's MP, because a mime with infinite MP can definitely give the team on the defensive side anyway some breather room. Now, controlled RNG gets right back up and goes for a quickening. Oh boy. Ice 2 finally drops the Monk, but he does have re-raise. Thank you, Shantaj. Quick Chakra from the Mime. The Mimic Mine. X-Push from the Chemist. It's got good range. See, trying to redirect stop. The Raise 2 is centered on the Undead Mime, though, so it might not be a matter of if. It might be just simply a matter of when that Raise 2 is going to land. A punch from the Monk. Water 2. Heal the Squire, which is good, but drop one of the mimes, which is bad. Squires opt to go for more Wish than for more Phoenix down. Now the Squire goes for Phoenix down. But Cover Fire is going to once again cause problems for Fallen Stars. Nice 2 drops the Monk, but the Time Mage will be right there for the Raise 1. There's a slow 2, which does connect. And Raise 2 hits the Undead Mime. Squire gets right back up, goes for the X Potion. Down goes the Squire. Chemist is right there for the Phoenix down. There's yet another slow 2. And Raise 2 does connect. Heaven's Cloud, serving as anti-sandbag, but the Monk will definitely get a turn. And still get healed up. Wizards run low on MP. Mimic Ice 2. Again, nice, but not really enough to put away Shintroy's units at all. Alright, stop. Connects. The Squire is now gone. And the Monk can just easily go ahead and grab the crystal. So Shintroy is definitely on his way of securing this match. Or at least this round, I should say. Not much else to really say, except that Shintroy is going to slowly but surely win this match. Wizard blocked the cover fire, but I don't think that'll matter too much. See, this is where having Murasame would be much better. Because you can actually heal yourself while hurting the undead units. Staff Whack, Mimic Staff Whack, pretty funny. Heaven's Cloud healing again. Murasame would be much better to go for. Charm misses. And Raise 2 on the Wizard, not that it would really mean much, because the Wizard has no MP to use. All she can honestly do is just Staff Whack. Oh, that was pretty funny. Mimic Stop, Backfire. But that won't change the outcome of the match too much. There's a charm on the White Mage Mime. Cover Fire concentrates, drops the Wizard, and Mimic Cover Fire drops the Mime. Very good. Shintroy takes round 1, we're going to round 2. Alright, so round 2 is about to begin right now as we are in map 106, Delta. After some RNG shenanigans from Shintroy, he was able to snag round 1. Mimic Cover Fire obviously worked out very well. Fallen Stars was holding her own a little bit, but some Mimic backfires kind of cost her the match a little. As I think for the most part, Shintroy was kind of probably win it, no problem. Mimic Haste 2. Doesn't get the Mime, though. Then again, 40 Faith. Kind of to be expected. The Mime is at least getting infinite speed in because of quickening. And no MP cost for the Mime. Now he gets the haste in. See cover fire. Catches the Squire. As he would rush ahead. Bookshot, there was no magic rune. Steelheart misses. Ooh, a Cure 2 backfire. It was trying to target probably the undead Mime, but got the monk instead, who's not undead. I suppose it doesn't really matter. Mimic cover fire again. Wizard's looking for the elemental healing. Let's see what happens next. Stop proc coming up. Double stop proc. Short charge. Snags them both. And gets the Squire too. Very nice. And down he goes. Water 2 was for naught. Oh, charm to get rid of the charging. Nicely done. See another slow 2. Counter magic slow 2. And mimic slow 2. Triple panel water 2, but not really enough. Steel accessory hits, stop wears off, and more cover fire. Alright, Mrs. Claus is going to go for more heavy AoE damage. With the monk slowed, he probably won't be able to heal himself in time. Nope, he does have re-raise though. As Control RNG goes for a charm and lands it. The Squire is now gone. And the monk is right back up. Alright, Time Mage will be looking for yet another slow 2. The Mime once again builds speed. Alright, Mrs. Claus, she's gonna back away. You know, at this point, once she used up her last spell, that's it. She ain't gonna be useful beyond that. Simply because of the lack of MP restoration, should the item boss Squire go down. And I think as a result, the offense is very, very limited. She does have one more spell left in her, but I'm afraid it's not going to mean too much. No HP restore, but no matter. Punch just cuz. A quick cure 2. And down goes the wizard. See, Charm cancels the charging on the White Mage Mime. Yeah, Shintroy's ever going to be winning this one again. I think very decisively. I think Fallen Stars, the fact that you gave Mimes so much unused JP is kind of not doing you much good because you're not investing enough. I think it's the problem, or maybe you're just so unfamiliar with how team building works that that you're just kind of throwing on a couple of things just in case you're thinking going over the JP cap. But question for you, actually, Fallen Stars: do you actually have Microsoft Office on your laptop or on your computer? If you do, and you have Excel, just go ahead and download the memory card generator or Gagnon's team building generator, and it will give you a better idea of what you're doing. Plus, with Gagnon's team building Excel file, you can actually better calculate how your team's gonna function, or how better determine, I should say, how your team's gonna function. And not only that, but it would also allow you to figure out what equips can what class use. That way you won't get confused with ninjas wielding swords, even though they really can't. Things like that. So I really, honest to God, recommend that you download Gagnon's T-building Excel file. It's like in the arena topic. It should be like the first thing you'll see, and you'll have a much better idea with what you're doing. Just throwing it out there. So nonetheless, Shintroy does take it. GG, both of you.